Hey, this is Kirby at Electric Fossil Studio in Milford, Delaware. And today I want to encourage you to support your local record store. Now, if you're my age and grew up in Milford, Delaware, there was no such thing. There was no such thing as the local record store. Insane notion. For us, we had to drive to the mall to go to Sam Goody and buy the latest record. And it was a whole experience. The drive to, thinking about what you're going to buy. The drive back, listening to what you just purchased, hoping it didn't suck. That was the experience. But now there's a place called Shock Vinyl in downtown Milford that you can go to. Shock Vinyl, owned by Mark Cleary, is right on Walnut Street. There's a fondue place on the corner. Milford's growing up, man, I'm telling you. There's a fondue place on the corner. Right next to it, there's an alley called Penny Square. Penny Square's got several businesses, a clothing shop, John Malora, the photography studio, as well as Shock Vinyl, right on the right-hand side in that little hallway. So go check out Shock Vinyl. It has musical instruments. It has vinyl records, tapes, CDs, new and used. Well, I think all used CDs and tapes, and then new and used vinyl, and singles and rare stuff, new stuff, old stuff, all the things. Plus, if you're a local band, you can sell your CD at Shock Vinyl. What? Imagine that. You know, it'd be kind of cool. Maybe like Dolce, you could sell your CD too. That's an idea, right? Anyway, but Shock Vinyl, you can sell your CD. So for you local bands out there, for young musicians, for older musicians, people just moving into town, and you're kind of figuring out Milford for the first time, there's a record store. It's called Shock Vinyl. You should go check it out. Go buy a record. I mean, for God's sakes, a CD is $5 most of the time. If you don't have a CD player, they're pretty easy to get. There's also records in there, and you can get a record for a couple bucks. You can also spend, $20 or more for a newer record. And if you don't have a record player, they sell them there. And sound systems, the whole thing. So it's fun. It's not expensive, especially in the day when everything, the hamburger at McDonald's costs $4 or $5, which is silly. In this day and age, going into a record store paying $5 for a CD is kind of a deal. Plus, it's an enjoyable thing. So this weekend, Riverwalk Freedom Festival is taking place in downtown Milford. I think end of this month, Ladybug Festival is happening. Check out Shock Vinyl when you're walking around downtown. Oh, by the way, Riverwalk Freedom Festival starting at noon, from noon to 1:15. Your local rock band, Lincoln City, will be performing. So be sure to come check us out. Anyway, and then later on, Bobby Jones, as well as Plead the Fifth at 4:30. I had to think of when the start time was. 4:30 till fireworks is Plead the Fifth. So when you're downtown, when you're checking out the vendors and everything, after you've watched Lincoln City rock the house, then you can go through and go buy a record. Go buy some CDs. There's some local bands. There's some used stuff, whatever you want. But go support the local record store. It's fun. It's important for the kids, especially, to be involved with music. Not just playing music, listening to music. It's good for the soul. So Shock Vinyl, downtown Milford. Go check them out. If you like the books in time, feel free to reach out through Instagram, Facebook, or you can email me at electricfossil@yahoo.com. I'm Kirby. This is Electric Fossil Studio. See you soon.